Alright guys, welcome back to the shop. Thanks for tuning in to get your daily dose of modern muscle. Today we're working on something a little bit different. I mean, not really different, but kind of different. This is a Holden or Chevrolet SS set up for drag. And man, is that a sexy car. I do love these things. This one's extra evil looking. Got the officer sitting over there waiting for me to go take this thing for a rip. I'm not going to play that game today. Holden badged out. Very clean car. I need to grab my keys. But man, it's got a great stance. Let's get this thing on the alignment rack and get started with it. I'm gonna put a pair of tires on it. Try not to give a ticket from Mr. Police Officer over there doing hoonigan stuff. And this is an automatic car. Got our vice grip garage shades so we can stay looking cool in our cool car. This is apparently a fresh build. 110,000 miles on the odometer. Sneak through the lot. I need to call and get the tires picked up. I got too many tires sitting here. It's gonna be $1,000 up in smoke, but it is what it is. This car ready for the Jax Wax event this weekend. Very cool. All right. Camber's off by a mile. Towed out up front, not horrible. Caster's dead even. So, straight line drag, we're going to stand up our rears for better tire contact. We'll probably try and balance out the fronts at -9 and set our toe down to nothing. Now let's get it going. Well, I stand corrected. I'm not going to take any camber out of the back of this car because I don't have enough adjustment. Sometimes it just is what it is. So we're going to lock these guys back down. I was able to take some of the camber out of the passenger's rear because it was excessive, which makes me think maybe it needs some components back here. Front camber's real easy to dial in on these. They've got basically a set screw up top on the knuckle that pushes against the strut and allows you to fine-tune the camber, which is really nice. Just a touch more. Too much. Dang it. Ah, dead even. I'll take it. Set my toe. And we'll just recomp and start over. It should be good to go without more adjustment in the back. I just left the driver's side where it was at, and I reduced the passenger side as much as I could, which got me down to -1.3 with the being lowered on coilovers. It really takes that camber towards the negative, so it'll handle really good on the track though. this thing's set up for doing straight line stuff, so. Different stuff, different setups for different things. That looks pretty good. I'd like to see those even, but I don't have any more adjustment here. Let him run it, see how he likes it. These, if I remember right, these independent rear suspensions don't hook up all that great, but I'm sure it'll be tons of fun. Alright, 2 new feet in the rear. Probably a little better traction than the baldies he had on there. You get rid of his tires, throw on a pile out back. Let's go for a test drive because it's the best part of my day. Well, there you have a Chevy SS in Holden trim. Absolutely fantastic car. That cowl hood makes this thing super aggressive, as does the chin spoiler, and I like the lower rocker cover as well. Lowered on coils, Weld rims. Absolutely fantastic car to drive, cruise, show. It's kind of fits the bill of the Buick Fast with Class. I would drive the snot out of this car. So yeah, this weekend, Jax Wax event at National Trails. You might actually see this car running down the track at that event. He's got to break those new rear tires in. At any rate, have a great day. We'll see you soon. Be safe.